Hey everybody, Monday afternoon. Hope you're all well. We're going to go through a little flow. I don't know where we're leading. Today I'm kind of like going on a whim. So let's grab some blocks and grab a strap. You might need a strap. Grab a glass of water because it's warm outside, and let's get started. So we're going to meet in a child pose. Big toes touch, big toes touch, knees apart, and then just come, bring the forehead down onto the mat. And starting this practice, forget about what you did before. Try and give yourself a little body scan, seeing how you feel. Are you feeling tight? Are you feeling anxious? Hyper? All kinds of emotions you can be feeling in the body at this moment. And then when we end the class, maybe give yourself another body scan and see how you feel after that. Start breathing in and out through the nose. Expanding your breath from your belly. Calming the mind and the nervous system. Start connecting the Ujjayi breath, creating heat in the body, warming up the muscles, extending the arms, lifting the elbows off of the mat, and then cupcaking. So just bring the fingertips onto the mat. Roll those shoulder blades down the spine. Active child pose. Two more breaths. Last breath in and out. Coming up onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. And just moving slowly, rolling the torso in circles towards the left side and then the right. And then changing sides. Coming to a still tabletop. Bring the knees together. Keep the toes tucked. And just lift the knees off the ground. So toenails down, don't tuck the toenails down. And then come back down. And then lean onto the ankles, grab the hands behind your back. Inhale, lift up, open the heart. Take a breath in and a breath out. Coming back to tabletop, bringing the knees an inch above the ground and lift the left knee towards the left armpit. And bring the leg down. Let's go on to the right side. Hover the knees, lift the right leg up. And coming back down. Lean back, grab the arms, interlace the arms behind the head, take a breath in. And then exhale, release, open up the heart. And then coming back to a tabletop. Bring the knees an inch above the ground. Bring the knee towards the elbow. Slide it down towards the wrist. Back up. and bring your leg back down. Let's go to the other side. Hover the knees, bring the knee to the elbow, slide it down to the wrist, come back up and release. Last one, come into cactus arms, take a breath in and out. And then open up the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Another breath. And release. Tuck the toes and make your way into a downward facing dog. Walking out your down dog. Do what feels good. Listen to your body. You don't want to move in your downward facing dog. Stay in a still dog. Maybe coming into turbo dog, bend the knees, lift your seat, stay crunched. And then back to a downward facing dog. Bring the right leg up to sky, point the toes, flex the toes, turn the ankles around. Engage the legs. Another breath. And bring your foot down. Let's come onto the left side. Lift the left leg up to sky. Point the toes. Flex, point. Turn the ankles around. One way and the other way. And then come back down. Right leg up to sky. Right knee, right wrist. Pigeon pose. So set yourself up. We're not going to go into a passive pigeon. I just want to stand here tall, awakening the hips. Another breath. Bring the arms up, reach up, look up. One more breath. And then bringing your hands down, downward facing dog. Left leg up to sky. Left knee, left wrist. Setting yourself up. And then coming up. Really belly to spine. Maybe reaching the arms up, looking up. Another breath. And then coming down. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Coming into a plank. Back to a down dog. Lift the right leg. Just hover it above the ground and then rolling into a plank. Stay there. Downward facing dog, three-legged dog. And bring the foot down. Hover the left leg, come into a plank. Hold it there, long spine. Another breath. Three-legged dog. Bend your knees, look, walk up to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Again, inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Hands to heart. Close your eyes. Take a breath in and sigh it out through the mouth, out. Let's have a great class. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands coming into your plank. Stay here for a breath in and a breath out. Coming into chaturanga or to the belly. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Bend your knees. Hop, walk, or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. Hands to heart. Bringing the right leg up, lifting the knee. Hold it there. And just open up the hips, going back and forth. Some nice movement into the sockets of the hips. Let's go 2 more times. Hold it there, lift the arms up. Extend. Release. Let's go to the other side. Standing foot strong, bring the left leg up. And open and close. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Another one. Extend, release the arm, lift the knee up higher. Extend the leg. And release. Swan dive down. Half lift your vinyasa. Plant your hands, plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let's move a little faster. Breath out. Bend your knees. Hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. Hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Interlace your hands. Reach to the right. And come back. And go to the left. With a smile. Come back. Swan dive forward. Half lift. Plant your hands. Vinyasa. Awesome. 1 breath in and a breath out. Right leg up to sky. Knee to right elbow. Hold it there. Back up to sky. Back to the elbow. Slide it down the wrist. Hover it. Back up to sky. Lunge the foot forward, warrior 2. Rise. Setting yourself up. Bend that knee. Extend. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Strong legs. 1 more breath. Bring your right arm onto your right knee. Side angle. Reach towards. Only it's the mirror. 1 more breath. Come back to warrior 2 and just sink into Skandasana. So you're still keeping that right leg bent. Hold it there for a breath. Come back up, straighten both legs. Bring the feet in a little bit. Inhale, open up, starfish, look up. Exhale, bringing your feet towards the back of the mat, high lunge. 1 breath in and a breath out. Hands to heart, lean forward, bring that right leg up. Hold it there and bring toes to touch. Utkatasana chair. Another breath. And then fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your hands, plank or chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Left leg up to sky, knee to left elbow, slide it down, hold it, back up, 3-legged dog. Again, coming into a plank, bring the knee to the elbow, slide it down, hold it there for a breath, coming back up, and then lunge your foot forward, setting up for warrior 2. Rise. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Awesome job. Bring the left elbow down, right arm overhead. Side angle, reach, stretch out that whole side. Coming back up, making your way into Skandasana. reach. Stay in your Skandasana wherever you are. Another breath. And then pushing yourself back up into a straight leg. Open up the leg. Interlace the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hinge. One more breath in. Planting your hands, half lift. Hands on your hips, rise. And then come to the front of your mat, coming into your high lunge. Reach up. Another breath. Hands to heart. Try not to jerk that back leg. You really want to lean slowly onto that right standing leg. Lift up. Another breath. And then big toes touch. Utkatasana, chair. We're going to add on one more breath in and out. Fold forward. Let's flow it out. Half lift. Plant your hands, plank or Utkatasana, chair. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Right leg up to sky, lunge the foot forward, setting up for warrior two, rise up. Hold it there for a breath in and out. Come into a side angle for a breath. Down for Skandasana. Reaching up into starfish pose. Squeeze, belly to spine. Try not to stick out that behind. Really bring it down, open up. And then turn back to the back of the mat into your high lunge, left leg in front. Hands to heart. Lean on that left foot. Bring up the right foot. One more breath. Bring the toes to touch, Utkatasana. Okay, so from here, sit lower and then you're going to sit onto the heels, knees facing the back of the mat. You can stay here or you could play with crow pose. Leaning onto the hands, bring the knees into the elbows, shoulders, elbows. Oh, I'm having a hard time talking today. Lift up. Stay here for a breath. In and a breath out. You could shoot your legs. We're going for a flow. Inhale, exhale, shoot your legs back. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Left leg up to sky. Lunge the foot forward. Warrior two. Reach. Another breath. Coming down to your side angle, reach. And then back up into Skandasana. Pushing up, open up the legs, reach. Bring the feet a little bit closer together, but the toes coming out and coming into goddess pose. One more breath. Back up and then bring your right toes to face forward, high lunge. One more breath. Hands to heart, leaning onto that right leg, lift the left leg up. Then big toes touch. Utkatasana, chair. Sit a little lower, coming up onto your toes, and then lean the knees forward. Staying onto the back of your toes, bring your arms by your side, and you're going to bring the torso forward onto your thighs and straighten it up, keeping the torso as glued together as possible. Another breath. Release and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Let's flow it out. Plant your hands. plank or chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop to the front of the mat. Half lift and fold. Rise. Hands to heart. All right, bringing your right arm underneath the left, eagle pose. Leaning onto the left leg, hook the right leg. Hooking the right leg over the left. Setting yourself up. Go slowly. Once you're there, bring the elbows a little higher. Sit a little lower. Another breath. And then unravel, lifting the knee, and then hinging forward into a standing split. So in this standing split, you could stay there, or you could do little L kicks. We'll do like 3 or 4 L kicks on either side. Bending that standing leg and lift, kick. Maybe you get a bit of air time. 2 more. Last one. And bring both toes down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. Hands to heart. Awesome. Other side. Left arm under right. Setting yourself up, really opening the toes on that right standing leg. Lift the left leg. Cross it over. Now sit a little deeper, lift the elbows a little higher. Focus on one spot. Another breath. Release, lift, fly. And then making your way into your standing split. Planting your hands. So if you are going to try and fly and do your L kicks, bring that right foot a little bit more to the center of the mat. Open up the hands, really open up your hands, grip the fingertips into the mat. And then lift the left leg, bend the standing, and then just jump. You'll notice a difference. One side is stronger than the other. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. And then slowly coming down. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Bring the hands underneath the feet. Toes come towards the wrists. And then open up the elbows by your side. Maybe walking your hands, your toes on your wrists, giving a massage. Shaking out the head. One more breath. Release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. Hands to heart. Awesome. Let's flow it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands. Plank or chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Right leg up to sky. Bring the foot between the hands. Coming into your high lunge. Just stay here for a breath. And then straighten out the right leg. Inhale, exhale, fold. Now we're going into a triangle pose, but I don't want your back foot to go down, so like half. Leave the toes on the mat. Heels off, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Bring that right hip back, left hip forward. Another breath. Come up halfway. Bend the right knee and bring the left knee down. Low lunge. So just bring the toenails down onto the mat and just open up. Maybe moving slight bounce. For a breath, inhale, lift. Lengthen the spine. And then you're going to go into half split or full split. So if you're going into half split, roll back, lean. If you're going into full split, get yourself set up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. So wherever you are, half split or full, you are folding. Again, lift up, lengthen, and then hinge forward. One more breath. Planting your hands wherever you are. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. Rolling into a plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Left leg up to sky. Lunge the foot forward, getting yourself set for high lunge. Lower the tailbone, belly in. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky. One more breath. And then fold forward. Straighten out that leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Again, lift. And fold. Scissor those hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. One more breath. Half lift and then coming into your low lunge. When you're ready, let's go meet into Hanuman or full split. Half or full Hanuman. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Flexing those toes and really getting that pinky toe to come towards your nose. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward. One more breath. Planting your hands. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. Once you're here, take a breath in and a breath out. And then come into Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Bend your knees. Well, let's actually do another form of arm balance. So bring your feet mid-mat. Open them up Charlie Chaplin style. We're going to do 3 or 4 little frog jumps. You're going to meet at the front of your mat in a yogi squat. So you really just want to get air time, so you don't need to really go high. You just want to bring the bum as high as you can. So bend your knees and kick up. 1. Maybe you'll be able to stay up there 2. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Maybe you can clap your feet. Last one. Into yogi squat. Just close your eyes here. Take a few breaths. Pushing the knees out, bringing the knees towards the elbows, really holding, contracting everything you've got. Bring the right arm down, left arm up for just an easy little twist. And come back to center and then go the other way. Come back to center. Okay, now so we're going to try and make our way onto our seat. without folding or falling back. So go slowly coming into your seat and still stay in a yogi squat, but sitting. So you're still pushing the elbows towards the knees and the knees towards the elbows. Stand a little taller, and then now lift the toes off the ground. Stay there. Maybe playing with straightening out one leg at a time, but you really want to have the contact with the elbows and the knees. Stay there, both legs, hold it. And coming down, let's go for 3. Lifting up and down. 2 more. It should be shaking when you're stretching it up. Hold it, breathe in, grab the outside of your feet, breathe out. Let's go for a couple of rollbacks, tuck the chin, rolling back, and up, and again down, and up. Last one, down, and up. All right. So there's always a playful moment in most of my practices. We're going to come up with our legs out. You're going to try and move yourself towards the front of the mat. So leaning on the left side of your seat, bringing the right side forward, left side. So you like you're walking on your seat. All right, so straighten yourself out. Lean on the right side and bring the left side forward. Lean on the left, right. Walk, walk. Hold. Containment. 2 more times. And release. Awesome. So open up your feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, half lift and fold. Another breath. And coming up. Awesome. Back it up. You're going to bring the left leg under and the right leg on top. So we're going to do a seated cow face pose. So you really want to have those knees on top of each other. One thing my teacher taught me, which I thought was very useful, is if you lean onto the knees, like you're in a tabletop, remove the flesh from that bottom calf. So push it away and then come back and sit down on your seat. You get that much little bit more room. Flexing the feet so that the ankles are protected, meaning the knees will be protected as well. Take a breath in, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. You want to try and get that knee to hook onto the chin to hook onto the knee. You should feel a nice stretch in the right side of the leg, the hip. Continue to flex the feet. Another breath. Coming back up. And then from here, you're going to go on to the left side. You're going to stand up, turn, 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 turn. And then again, here you start with your right leg at the bottom, left leg on top. Setting yourself up. Remove the flesh from the bottom leg. And then sit your seat back down. Flexing the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge forward. Another breath. And slowly coming up. Release, bring the hands behind you and just sway the knees left to right. Extend the legs, we'll just go for a forward fold. Grab the flesh from under you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge. And then slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Keeping the heels down, one vertebrae at a time, you're coming down onto the mat, flexing the feet. Don't release the heels from the mat. And coming down. Just flop your feet and just give yourself a nice massage on the back of the head. Going back and forth, left to right. We're going to set ourselves up for bridge pose, so bend your knees. You have options. You always have options. You can do a supported bridge with the block. You can just do a regular bridge. Or if you'd like, you can use your own hands to support yourself and lift up. We're going to do two, so you could start with a bridge and end with a wheel. Or if you want to do the supported bridge, you could stay for both in a supported bridge. It's really yogi's choice. You choose what you want to do. And I'll just call out a regular bridge pose. So you can push your hands onto the mat, take a breath in. And exhale, lift up the hips. Bring the shoulder blades together. Squeeze. You don't want to use the glutes too much. You really want to use the legs. Lift a little higher. And slowly coming down. We're going to go into wheel now. If you want to do another bridge or support, do that. If you're going into wheel, bring your hands beside your ears. Push your hands and your feet, lift your hips. Start with the crown of the head onto the mat and then push up. 3 breaths. Another breath in and out. And then slowly release, coming down. Hugging your knees towards your chest. Awesome. So we're going to make our way into our downward facing dog. So rolling up and down. And then coming into your downward facing dog. So we're going to end how we started. We're going to come into bringing your right leg up to sky and then right knee, right elbow. Lift up, and then come into a passive pigeon pose for a breath. Another breath in. Coming up, pushing your hands into the mat, downward facing dog. Left leg up to sky, left knee, left wrist. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward. And then coming up, downward facing dog. Take one breath in and sigh it out through the mouth. Coming onto your knees and bringing your seat to your ankles. Closing your eyes. Take a few breaths here in a seated pose. And instead of the traditional end with Shavasana, we're going to end the way we started, into a very comfortable child pose. So open up the knees. And this is going to be a passive child pose. Just relax and take things internally that's coming down. Forehead to mat. Let your belly rise and fall between your legs. And thinking of the way you felt when you were in your first child pose, how you were feeling, emotions, how the body was feeling, the brain, the nervous system. And then now see the scan on how you're feeling now. Do you feel happier, invigorated, ready to tackle the rest of the day? Let's take 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last breath in and out. You could stay here, or if you feel you need that Shavasana, take a few minutes. All I want to say is thank you for showing up onto your mat today. I hope you enjoyed your class. Have an awesome afternoon. Namaste. Peace.